Would you like to learn how to enjoy your own company? Okay, let's talk about it. Welcome to the Best Years podcast. This is Dr. Darlene speaking to Generation X and baby boomers who want more. I'll share power, skills, and tools with you to get your mojo back and love your life. How do we enjoy our own company? Well, because we are the coolest people in the whole world, and we are going to enjoy our own company. I love being alone. I'm alone but happy. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, I am. It's my favorite thing. So how do we do it? First of all, let's establish that you're the coolest person ever, that you love you. Now, if you don't love you, then you're not going to enjoy being with you. We like to be with people we like to be with. So first of all, get yourself together and make yourself cool enough that you want to spend time with you. Because when you get yourself all together, meaning mind, body, and spirit, and you're not in conflict, that's a whole other subject that I'll talk about a lot, overcoming self-sabotage. But when you are at your best, you're being who you are, then you're going to agree with yourself about what to eat, where to go. You're not going to have a fear of loneliness because, hey, I'm so not alone. I am with like the coolest person ever. Whatever. How can I not love this? So I tested myself out because I really like to take my own advice. Can I go to a movie myself? Well, years ago, I had kids running around, husband's working, and I really wanted to see a certain movie. And I remember the day I decided to go by myself. And I do remember the day I felt stupid. And I walked into the theater, and I went up to the guy and I said, I really have lots of kids and I have a husband, so I'm just coming because I want to see the movie. I had to make an excuse to this teenager that's working and selling me a ticket. And then when I went in, I had to hide in the back. It was kind of like, I feel so stupid. Everyone in here has somebody they're with. Oh my gosh. I did it the next week and the next week. And yes, it happened. I felt less stupid. I felt less self-conscious. Well, let's just fast forward to today. Let me tell you how it is. This is what I do. And I'm sorry. I kind of like me more than I like anyone else. Now, that's not vain. There's a difference. I'm not cooler or better than anyone. But for me, I agree with me more than anyone else does. There's no one else that is exactly going to agree with me on everything except me. Now, of course, you've got to overcome self-sabotage, so I'm not fighting with myself. I want to exercise, I don't. I want to eat this, I don't. So that's another subject. So that's kind of the first step, is overcome that stuff so that you're congruent. But just how cool it is to go on a date with the coolest person you can think of. The coolest girl I'm going on a date with. So I get myself dressed up, and truly, about once a month, I go out to a nice restaurant by myself. Sit down with linen napkins. I don't make excuses anymore. I order my glass of wine, and guess what? I can drink any type I want, and I can throw food away. I can eat messy. I can get up and go to the bathroom if I want. It's the best thing ever, and I can just eat a lot, and no one will say, oh, you're going to eat all that? And I don't have to use manners. Just kidding. Within reason. And then after I'm done eating, I want to go to a movie. Yeah. So I do. I go to a movie, and anymore, I am able to even go to a movie on Friday night that used to be always date night. Right in line with all the other couples, buy my ticket, get all the butter I want on my popcorn. Just all the butter I want, which is an obscene amount. And it has to be enough that my fingers are so greasy they drip. I know it's gross, but it's my thing, and you'll hear it probably more than once. It's my thing. Popcorn with triple butter, or as I like to say, yes, I'd like popcorn with an obscene amount of butter, please. It's my one food thing. It's my comfort food. It's the only one I have like that, so thankfully I don't do it every day. And watch the movie. truly, the other day, I have to divulge, I was in a funk. And when you're with anyone else, then there's opinions that are going to come at you that aren't yours. And that's fine for a lot of my life. And I'm a super social person, and I have millions of friends and et cetera. I'm single at this moment. And so I have lots of friends. But truly, I want to hear myself think. That's why I want to go out with the cool girl, me, so I can hear myself think. So it was over Christmas time, and I was in a little bit of a funk, and I couldn't get out of it. And I usually can, which was kind of weird. Well, I actually went through a really bad experience this last year, so it was kind of replaying and looping in my head. So I thought, I want to go see Mary Poppins. And then I thought of all the hundreds of people I could call, and they'd probably all say yes. And all my grandkids would want to go. But I thought, I just need to go by myself. So I walked in. Yes, one, please. One. So walked in with my popcorn, and I sat there, and I watched Mary Poppins, and there were times I cried, times I laughed. I was so edified, so uplifted. I was so present with the messages. I was so grateful. It just affected me so well, and no one was next to me talking to me to intrude in my little ability to hear myself feel and think. The movie was over. My mood had gone from a low 2 to a high 9. I was just elated. And I thought, I don't want to go home yet. Not in the mood for social today. So let's see, what other movies are on? Nothing. Oh gosh, dang it, what could I just sit through? Well, fine, I'll go to the Grinch. So, yes, could I have another ticket for one? Same guy sold it to me. So funny. So I went into the Grinch. And because I was present with the coolest girl ever that agrees with everything I think and do, I should marry her. Because we're so much alike. And I watched the Grinch. And I was edified and uplifted like I'd never seen the Grinch in that same way. It was so beautiful. How do you enjoy your own company? By being the coolest person you know. Then I came home from the movie, and it was so wonderful to make a little dinner for myself that I wanted to do and eat. As mothers, grandmothers, grandparents, people who are 50 plus, isn't our life full of service? That's almost all I did up until about now. And I intend to have the best years of my life now and spend time with me and get to know me, because when I know me, I'm better for you. And that helps me be my best and highest good, which is the entire reason we're on this earth, is to be our best and highest good. That's all my parents wanted for me, and that's all God wants for me. And that's all I want for my children, is to be their best and highest good. So what can you do to go out of your comfort zone this week? Can you spend time with the coolest person in the world? Yes, you can. Make a decision, put it in, go do it, have a great time, and tomorrow you can call your friends or make new friends or be on social media or go on a meetup. So have a great date tonight. It'll be awesome. Have so much fun and live those best years with others when you want and with your own company when you choose it. Have a great evening. Talk soon. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to my channel so we can hang out. Also go to whatstopsyou.com for notes to this podcast and learn more power skills to indeed live the best years of your life.